Well, with Taysom, he's able to do everything except team, so he'll get a ton of work, all of our indie, drill work, skelly, all those situations. Otherwise, just giving him a bunch of reps to McKoy and Hunter Moore and team to see what they can do.
What do you see from McKoy?
He had a pretty good first day, not too bad. Threw the ball well, generally threw it on time, accurate, made good decisions. He has a good understanding of the offense to communicate and get everybody lined up on what we want to do and to execute it and run it. So he did a good job and pretty good first day.
What's it kind of like for him, because he's in a situation where Taysom's obviously the guy, he knows that, and he's got competition coming in fall, he knows that's coming, but this is kind of an opportunity for him.
It's a great opportunity for him. I mean, he's going to get way more reps than he would have got, and so it gives him a chance to work with the ones, get a ton of reps, really get better and improve, and kind of show us what he's capable of.
What's the optimal number of quarterbacks you'd like to have in the spring?
Like in the spring, really 3 would be ideal. Yeah, because then you're, if you have a proven guy, he's getting his work and you're developing the next 2. Or if it's an open competition, then you got a couple guys competing.
Was it always the plan to have Taysom participate that much, or is he further along than maybe you guys had anticipated?
He's kind of where he's was scheduled to be as far as being able to throw, run around, do everything except team. Was kind of the early, indications they gave us. He's probably a little farther along than they thought. From everything I've heard, everything's going great, but just not to the point yet where we want to put him in a team situation.
His accuracy, what did you see from him? Just
threw the
mechanics.
ball well. He's been throwing for a few weeks now, and so he threw the ball well during one-on-ones and drill work. Threw it sharp, pretty good feet. Had a good base, and threw it accurate with a little zip on there. So he looked really good. Just just not all the way back athletically, as far as running and doing all those things.
Is the base the big thing? After the injury he was dealing with.
Yeah, just having good feet, being balanced, being able to push off and land on the ankle as he does the throwing motion.
What do you want to see from Taysom, from a guy that obviously is recovering and he's a proven commodity, but what do you want to see from him this spring?
Well, the nice part is he's able to do all the stuff in the pocket throwing the ball, and so we can just throw a million balls from the pocket, and which is where we want to put the work anyways. And so the things he's limited from doing is running around and doing all the stuff he's great at, and so we don't need to coach that up. So he'll be great at that when he gets back, and so for now we can just work on the pass game in the pocket, moving around and throwing the ball down the field.
Do you have a timeline in which he will be fully able to go?
It's really about the beginning of May is what the early timeline was. I don't know if that's any different, but we've been kind of planning on early May, be 100%.
With his injury history, does the balance of run pass what you want him to do, as opposed to staying in the pocket versus using his athleticism, has that shifted now a little bit with those injuries?
I mean, we haven't addressed it too specifically. I mean, he's so dynamic as a runner. That's always going to be a strength and a weapon. So it's a situation where you're never going to want to get away from it. But, we'll probably be a little less of it, especially the more we develop him as a passer, then the need to do that less will be, in our favor.